with the rebound. Harden with a one-hop pass of beauty, and Ariza puts it home. Oh, what a pass from Towns, but Butler rejected. Tucker getting a piece. Here's Harden to the lane, setting it up for Capella. This is Towns.
You know, Marv, on that play, Butler passed up a three with Clint Capella guarding him, and then they get it to Towns in the corner to shoot a contested three. And that's what happens on the other end. You can't get caught up in the play in Houston's game. Butler's going to have to take advantage of the mismatch. I wonder how much his hand is affecting him today. You don't respect Minnesota when you know they won't shoot threes. If only they're going to make 8 a game, then you're just going to let them shoot as many as they want and pack it in inside.
And Harden with his first attempt from downtown.
Oh my goodness, what a step back.
He has every move conceivable.
He makes you tentative guarding him because you don't want to go for one of his moves and fall down and be a highlight reel all evening.
There's Harden slipping it to Capella.
To be a big fella in the play with Harden, all you got to do is be in shape, keep your track shoes ready, and hopefully have some good hands to catch it when he gives it to you and finish strong.
Harden got the step, and he is foul pushed from behind. Rose on the drive, rejected. Rejected emphatically by Capella. And Capella at the other end. Here's Harden for three. It's been a long time between three-pointers. And ended an 11-0 run by Houston. Here's Harden again. Yes. That's a 2 in a row for James Harden. Here's Harden on the drive. Harden with the rebound. Harden scores, going right at Wiggins.
And then he flexes his muscle, and you know what that was about? That was about his lower body, his hip. Getting that shoulder into the bigger player, using his hip and his base to gather himself and finish inside strong.
Harden, too much space, was able to drive the lane.
Come on, I mean, that pick and roll is just so tough. And by the way, he'll find a guy opposite, open in the wing on the baseline in case he doesn't have Capella or himself for the layup.
Harden able to get it to the corner, and P.J. Tucker knocked it down.
Green has moved to the 4, so that brings Gibson outside. No longer do you have his rebounding.
That counts. It's a three-pointer, and Rose with the foul. Harden will go to the line.
I think I've only seen one player get as many three-point and ones as Harden, and that's the guy on the other team, and that's Crawford. And as you hear the chants of MVP, one of the best ball handlers, shooters, and guys getting to the free throw line in this game, Harden.
Averaging better than 30 a game, third in assists, nearly 9 a game, 7th in steals. Harden on the screen, and he stuffs. What a move by Harden. He is so good at what is called deceleration. He's the fastest at slowing down.
Yes.
Putting on the brakes.
Great point,
which may sound weird.
But it's a great point.
Rose defending on Harden. Steps back and fires. Yes. James Harden. 28 points. 9 for 16. That's his 5th three. Harden got the step. And the bucket. Plus the foul. Went behind the back, off a deflection, played by Green and scores. Gerald Green, who incidentally was involved in a shoving incident with Gorgie Jang. Harden, there's a change of speed on Wiggins, and he banks it home. And amazingly, although Harden has had his usual solid game as he scores, again he has 35 points. But Houston has missed 26 three-point attempts. They're shooting 23%. They're 8 for 34, very close to their lowest three-point percentage of the season. Wiggins is stripped.
And it's not because of defense that they're missing the threes. They just miss some.
Harden does not miss. And casually just walks away as he knocks down a deep three for a 9-0 run by Houston. It's the 6th three of the night for Harden. Harden steps back and fires. He has been unstoppable. 41 points, 7 for 11 from downtown. Oh, the drive by Harden, who now has 43 points. Harden saved that from landing on the backcourt. Being played by Butler, leaning all over him. Harden tries to shake him off, and he does. Sets it up for Capella.
Harden will take it in, scooping it home, and a foul. Harden decides to drive. Jones tries to defend. Capella will climb the ladder.
And that's what we saw in game 1.
Kevin, I just caught up with Coach Tim. Said if we're going to pound it inside, you got to get it there, but don't hang on to it. As yet another 3 falls. He also said we have to eliminate turnovers. 9 is too many for one half.
It's a 3, and Tucker nails it. Wow. Floater inside. They were looking maybe for Towns. Tucker played it well. The other end, Ariza. Butler outside. Wiggins 3. Rebound Capella, number 12.
Nice play out of a timeout there by Minnesota.
The other way, Ariza gotten him on 2 early releases, Reggie, back to back. 2 of 14. Paul left free to fire from 3. Chris Paul is on his game.
What a block shot from behind by Harden.
Wow. Tyus Jones knocked away by Harden. Another good defensive play by James Harden.
Harden still has not attempted a shot. 4 minutes in. Got Gibson on him right now. Timer at 3. Harden for 3, and he drills it.
You had Taj guarding him. You had Jimmy Butler in sync. He's waiting to give assistance if he had to get by dribble. And he still drains the shot.
As Nene scores, he's got the last 6 for Minnesota. As Harden takes it strong to the goal.
I love that. He struggled at shooting it, finishing it. He's going to say, I'm leaving no doubt this time.
Here's Harden. Got 5 points. Make it 7. Harden 3 of 6 from the floor. Butler back up, hobbling. Nice finish by Capella with a finger roll from Harden. Harden 4 for 11 from the floor, coming off a 2 for 18 game, but then a beautiful finish on that play. Butler trying to get into Harden, but Capella sets a great screen. And that was not a good pass. Turnover. Here comes Harden to Nene, and Nene stuffs it through. The one team they couldn't beat was the Rockets. They lost all 4 regular season games to Houston. Ryan Anderson with his 3rd three-pointer. Harden gets past his man, going to get an easy 2 here. It's a 13-point game. Tibbs is going to...
Yeah.
He was thinking about a timeout. There was only got 2 left. 14-point game. Rockets have made 4 straight shots. Make it 5 in a row as Tucker gets it to go. 12-point game. 7:45 to play. Now Houston can get back to 10 or 9 as Harden finishes somehow, and he's fouled on the play. Meanwhile, the Wolves hit their last 6 3-pointers. Harden goes into Towns. Very smart play. A 3-point opportunity for James Harden, who now has 25 points. Capella tips it in. Harden with the pass.
And the reason why it's been difficult for Karl Anthony Towns to score, you see the soft double that is coming from the baseline side.
Ariza has knocked down 2 threes to begin this game for the Rockets.
Well, this has to be a welcome sight for Mike D'Antoni in Houston.
Harden trying to go up high. Nene will grab that pass and put it back up and in. Fought hard to put it through, and Nene gets the 2 with a shove inside. Harden with a floater inside.
There we go.
He finally converts.
First made field goal, 1 of 8 now for Harden.
Step back 3, Harden. Harden nails one from outside.
Back-to-back baskets now for James Harden.
Under 5 to go, 3, James.
Man.
Here comes Harden. Butler is in. Butler from behind. Harden to the hole.
Man.
Glides for 2.
And that's with Jimmy Butler in pursuit as well.
Man, get here. We're going to shoot this. See, I would never let him just play one-on-one.
This is a mismatch right here.
I would never let him play one-on-one.
This is
even if he misses, I just don't want my big guy dancing around outside.
Oh, my goodness. What a move.
I don't want my big guy dancing out there. Got a double him.
Harden. 5 of 17.
Too easy. Now that is too easy.
He's got 14 of them. Harden on the fly with ease. Everything is easy for Harden in this half, isn't it?
Ball doesn't always have to be in James Harden's hands for him to be effective. He was off the ball right there with Chris Paul initiating the offense.
Nice move again.
14 points
for the quarter for Harden.
Harden has just shot lights out in this second half. Rockets trying to go up 3-1. Harden, 3! Wow! Now they have Teague on Harden. Shot clock is down to 2 with a screen by Capella, and a 3 is away.
Got to show higher. And that was the problem in that masterful third quarter for the Rockets in Game 4.
The dancing Harden, the driving Harden, the feeding Harden outside. Ariza for 3.
That's his parking lot. That is Trevor Ariza's spot. I'm not quite sure there's another player in the NBA that can knock down threes in that short corner 3.
Screen for Harden, open lane to drive. Finally, no help there for the defense.
That's his second field goal in this first half.
Harden, 3, book it. Wow.
Just like that third quarter. Chris Paul, Harden, get the first 2 baskets here for Houston.
Paul, Harden, step back triple, Capella the screen.
Too easy. And for a guy that's struggling, that's all it takes to kind of get him going offensively here.
Gibson is on Harden. Right around him, and he hammers it home. Harden a 3. Oh, he's got 2 in a row.
And 3 for the quarter from distance for the bearded one. James Harden now starting to heat up, very much like Game 4.
Weaving Harden, finding Capella. Capella with a nice play.
What a pass, though, by James Harden.
Driving Harden. Count it. Foul. Send him to the stripes. Chance of MVP. 3, Tucker. He's hit another one. Tucker cannot miss. Inside Capella. Airburn off that baseline. What a feed by James Harden, who finished 3rd in assists this season for the Rockets in the NBA. Harden baiting, driving, slicing, scoring.
I mean, he is so gifted with the basketball.
Into Capella. Count it, and a foul.
What a beautiful rim run for Clint Capella. Well, talk about not throwing in the towel. If you're the Thunder.
Tucker 3. Another one.
His 5th on the evening. He found their rhythm offensively. But now with that series going at least 6 games, Jazz Thunder, they're going to have some time before they start the second round. And again, the alley-oop from Harden to Capella. Capella now putting on a show.
Rockets only 5 turnovers, ties a postseason record. Game and series to the top-seeded Houston Rockets.